Saint Eugene de Mazenod, a remarkable bishop and founder of the Missionary Oblates of Mary Immaculate. His journey of faith, resilience, and dedication continues to inspire many around the world. Charles Joseph Eugene de Mazenod was born on August 1, 1782, in Aix-en-Provence, France, into an aristocratic family. His mother was of the French middle class, convent-educated and wealthy. His father was an aristocrat, classically educated and poor. Their marriage and Eugene's home life were plagued by constant family infighting and interference from his maternal grandmother and a neurotic maternal aunt. The women never let his father forget that they brought the money to the family. His early life was disrupted by the French Revolution. On the 13th December 1790, at age 8, Eugene fled with his family to exile in Italy to escape the French Revolution. He spent 11 years in Italy, living in Nice, Turin, Venice, Naples, and Palermo. While he learned Italian and German from dealing with people day to day, the bulk of his education came in Venice from Father Bartolo Zinelli, a local priest. In Palermo, he was exposed to a wild and worldly life among rich young Italian nobles. After the revolution, his mother returned to France, but his father stayed in Italy, ostensibly for political reasons. Upon his own return to France in 1802 in an attempt to reclaim the family lands, Eugene tried to reunite his parents but failed, and they were divorced, an unusual event in the early 19th century. His often unsupervised youth, the constant fighting at home, and the eventual breakup of his family led to his patronage of dysfunctional families and those in them. This period of displacement and upheaval left a profound impact on young Eugene, shaping his perspectives on faith and society. At the age of 20, Eugene returned to France and lived with his mother in Aix-en-Provence. Initially, he enjoyed all the pleasures of Aix as a rich young nobleman, intent on the pursuit of pleasure and money, and a rich girl who would bring a good dowry. Gradually, he became aware of how empty his life was, and began to search for meaning in more regular church involvement, reading and personal study, and charitable work among prisoners. His journey came to a climax on Good Friday, 1807, when he was 25 years old. Looking at the site of the cross, he had a religious experience. He recounted the spiritual experience in his retreat journal.
Can I forget the bitter tears that the sight of the cross brought streaming from my eyes, one Good Friday? Indeed, they welled up from the heart, there was no checking them, they were too abundant for me to be able to hide them from those who like myself were assisting at that moving ceremony. I was in a state of mortal sin, and it was precisely this that made me grieve, blessed, 1,000 times blessed, that he, this good Father, notwithstanding my unworthiness, lavished on me all the richness of his mercy.
He entered the seminary of Saint-Sulpice, Paris in 1808, ordained on 21st December 1811 at age 29 at Amiens, France. Because of his noble birth, he was immediately offered the position of Vicar General to the Bishop of Amiens. Eugene renounced his family's wealth and preferred to become a parish priest in Aix-en-Provence, working among the poor, preaching missions, and bringing them the church in their native Provençal dialect, not the French used by the upper classes. He worked among the sick, prisoners, the poor, and the overlooked young. Eugene contracted and nearly died from typhus while working in prisons. On 25th of January 1816, he invited other priests to join him in his life of total oblation to God and to the most abandoned of Provence. Initially called Missionaries of Provence, they dedicated themselves to evangelization through preaching parish missions in the poor villages, youth and prison ministry. Changing their name to Missionary Oblates of Mary Immaculate, the group received papal approbation on 17th of February 1826. He was an outspoken supporter of the papacy and fought government intervention into church matters. Saint Eugene died on the 21st May 1861 at Marseille. Saint Eugene de Mazenod's life reminds us of the power of faith and dedication to transform lives and communities. Pope Paul VI beatified Bishop de Mazenod in Rome on 19th October 1975. There were attributed miracles of healing to Eugene's intercession. In December 1994, the Congregation for Saints approved another miracle attributed to Blessed Eugene's intercession. John Paul II celebrated his Mass of canonization in 1995 on the 3rd of December. Eugene de Mazenod was one of those apostles who prepared the modern age, our age. His story is a testament to the impact one individual can have when guided by love, and a profound sense of mission.